Hello and welcome. I am Scarperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the private server with our level 30 Stalker, Tiger Shrike, who has 1 million experience and needs 250,000 almost. So a quarter of what she's earned over 30 levels she needs to gain to just get one level. That is pretty intense. We have 13.2 million influence. We're on our way to level 32 where we're going to get our final attack power in the clause pool and spend probably 2 million or so of those influence, re-upping all of our single origin enhancers. In the meantime, we are working on the mysterious General Z story arc. And Christine, who's our contact, says that we have another tip from General Z. It seems the Sky Raiders are going to clear out that secret research facility you learned about. Excuse me. They do not want any evidence of their connection to Lockhart Aerotech. Can you protect the research facility? We certainly can. So we need to defeat the lead raider and his guards. We're going to Steel Canyon, which is one quick train hop away. So we're level 30 now, and yeah, I went and got Hover in the last episode. Really nothing that was offered fit. I could have taken Swipe, but I just felt it was kind of unreasonable to get another attack power now when we can't even slot the ones we already have. We really don't need Swipe. Our attack chain is already closed, and we have our big level 32 power still coming. So there's really no need for Swipe at this point. I might get it later, but probably not. 35 will be... well, we might get it 35 because we don't need Revive. And by then, we'll see how our slotting is going. I might just get Revive because like there's literally nothing else to get. The only exception that might be, depending on when the epic powers come in, we might want to get one of those. The epic pool powers are in the live game originally. I don't know where they changed it. In the live game originally, the epic pool powers allowed you to pick them after level 41. In Homecoming, you can pick them after like level 32, I think, 35, something like that. I think that was also changed in live, that they moved it down, and I think it was for just the reason that I'm having here. Like, I don't want anything else, so now I'm like wasting a power pick on Hover when I could take, conserved power or whatever it is that conserves your endurance or focused accuracy or something like that. So my guess is people got annoyed at having to like take filler powers. But the thing is, you kind of need to take some filler powers because if you don't, you're never going to have the slots to 6-slot everything. So Super Speed, Hover, they don't need any extra slots, and so that'll help us. Oh gosh. Guys, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? It's a level... Oh no, it's a level 31 mission. So why is he only 31? He should be 33. It's a +2 mission. Or 32. Yeah, this may be the max for this this story arc, so we might not be able to go higher than this, I don't know. So we hide. Yep, these guys are all going to be yellows. This is going to be super easy. So we need to save a technician and find 2 clues. And defeat the raider leader and his guards. Now the raid leader is just going to be on the final level, I would think. So we don't need to take out all this trash. So let us see if we can find the hostages. Right, there's a technician. One technician, okay. My guess is this stuff's all going to be on the last level. Maybe not the clues. But the technician and the raid leader will be on the last level. That's pretty normal for this type of layout. There's a clue. And we are hidden well enough. Okay, one more clue to find, and one lab technician. That's not her, she's just Tiffany. Just making sure there's no lab technician up here. Nope. Down we go. So these guys will be on the final level. My guess is there's another elevator in here somewhere. Dead end. So this will be the elevator. Yep. You know, it's really funny. I've played this game for a year now almost. I played hundreds of missions, defeated dozens of enemies, thousands of enemies, probably tens of thousands. Been through every map so many times. But unlike the launch version, where I got to know the maps all kind of by heart, I really don't know them all by heart. And I think it's just because there are so many more maps that it's hard to memorize them the way I did. And not that I was trying to memorize them. There's a glowy, I hear it. Where? There. Not that I was trying to memorize them, it's just that you couldn't help it. If you were, you know, going over the same map over and over again, you would eventually memorize it. Right? Just like you follow the same route to work every day over and over again, you may not have known that route. Wow, look at this. You may not have known that route initially, but eventually you learned it just by repetition. And so that was true in the launch version of the game, but it's been so many years that I don't remember most of the maps that well, and there are so many different maps now that you don't repeat them as often, right? You don't repeat them as much. And so as a consequence, it's much less likely that I'm going to memorize them. So we defeated the raid leader. Now we got to defeat his guards. Are you coming over here? So yeah, it's just not as easy to memorize them. Again, not that I was trying. And that's why it's so crowded, because the little lab tech is here. There's another radar engineer over there, so we gotta watch out for him. And we got a clue, so now we just gotta beat up these guys. Oh, are you kidding me? That was my fault. I clicked the 2 button instead of the focus button. Oh, look at this. You've gotta be kidding me with all these. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to deal with those stupid... Oh man, I keep doing this. Okay, I'm out. Alright, so I got one before this stupid thing came up to me, and now I can use build up to take this out. So the idea here is just to separate them when there's that many of them. You you really can't, realistically, you're not going to hit anything, because they'll just be like combo buffing each other, right? So you've got to get them away from each other. Right, and now they can't see me. Of course. Look at this. And these are white cons. Imagine if they were orange cons. Alright. We gotta ignore everybody and take this thing out as fast as possible. Alright, now we can actually fight these guys. I'm gonna ignore the porter right now, because he's just gonna be a pain. Take out these guys. We don't need super speed anymore. So we have to fight all these guys, because we have to take out the raid leader and his crew, and we're gonna have to beat these porters. You can't just like ignore them the way I would love to. And I'm just going to switch targets with each one and let them keep teleporting back to me. These guys are only not as annoying as the Tsu, because they're not lieutenants. There are some porter lieutenants, and those guys are almost as bad as the Tsu, although they don't heal anybody. So what did we get? We got some prototype parts, a nemesis weapons, and research records. And the research says, I was told to shut down the lab security systems pending an upgrade today. We needed the upgrade to provide extra security for the military team that's coming to see our new prototypes. I hear they were looking at the creation of a new vigilance team. So, Christine will be interested to hear about that. She says it looks like General Z pointed us in the right direction yet again. Not only is all the evidence linking the Sky Raiders to the Lockhart Aerotech still intact, but you've also kept those flying mercenaries from getting their hands on the new weapon prototypes. And now she says, this is all we've gotten left is General Z. She says, General Z just contacted me by phone, but he got cut off in the middle of our conversation, and I know why. Channel 6 just ran a story about the Sky Raiders attacking a private jet in flight. According to the newscaster, the Sky Raiders kidnapped retired General Howard Aarons. It looks like the Sky Raiders may have figured out Z's identity and decided to strike against him. I need you to rescue him. Tiger Shrike. So we gotta rescue Aarons at Atlas Park. It's really interesting. In Homecoming, this thing would already have been titled The Mysterious General Z. But on this server, and I guess from live, it wasn't working that way. In fact, on this server, it just seems to keep changing the title of the story arc. Why did I go up that fast? We had to come over here first. Then we'll go up. There we go. That makes it so much easier to just be able to vertically, we don't have to worry about whether the stupid jump thing is recharged. Just go up when we need to, and now we're at Atlas Park. Now, I don't think this is quite the end of the story arc yet, but we will be able to hopefully rescue him, unless they move. Sometimes they move the location. You get in there and you find out that he's moved, or whoever the hostage is has been moved, and you got to go find him somewhere else. So that may happen also. Yeah, that definitely makes life easier. And in we go. Well, I will say, you know, the jump bots are tough enough that they do force me to use all 3 of my heals. And let's hit hasten so that we can speed up the recharge of instant healing. So now we have to seek clues and unlock the back room. So unlocking the back room means we're going to have to beat everybody up. Although the jump bot might have the key. This will be fairly quick because these guys are yellows. guess it can't go over level 31, I don't know. Found a tip! We gotta do some more of those tip missions, too. Alright, we have extra damage going, so let's kick this guy's butt. Of course I missed. Of course I missed twice! Of course. Dull pain is such a huge help. And I love knocking him over. Done. Okay, so we got in there. Oh, that's General Z. Okay, we don't want to attack. We don't want to free him yet. We do not want to free him. That's the last thing I want to do. I'll clear the entire mission out first before I free him, because that will keep him safe, just like we did with Lady Jane. We don't need all these reds. I don't know where the back room is. Like, I don't know which room counts as the back room. And there's General Z again. Okay. There's the clue. I don't know if we're going to aggro the jump bot. We might. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're alright. Okay, we're going back into hide. No engineer, so we're going to go after the jump bot first, using our build-up. These other guys aren't noticing me? Pretty cool. Play gate. And then when we hide up, Assassin Strike. That is so helpful to be able to do it twice to him. And he's done. No, don't follow him. He was trying to pull me, but he did not succeed. Come on. Done. And now we get our clue. I don't know if that's going to unlock the back room. No, it did. We got a key. Excellent. That's to over there. Alright, I'm going to the back room. I am ignoring General Z for right now. I will come back and get him, but first I want to do all this stuff so that I don't have to have him following me. And there's the clue. Ahaha! There's a nemesis here. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, you guys are going to have no chance against me. Oh, that's right. The lieutenants buff these guys. I forgot about that. Yeah, the lieutenants buff. They have like this retributive fortitude or something that buffs up their adjacent buddies, and they get stronger. They get really hard to hit. Okay, jump bot. I'm gonna take this guy out. Yeah, I knew he was going to be a pain, so just alternate. Placate. That is a nice crit. Knock him over. Critted him again. Okay, so now we can rescue Z. The path out should be clear. No, oh, it's not. Alright, so we gotta clear the path. Right, because we don't want him to get... we're gonna get an ambush, we don't want to, in addition to the ambush, have to fight all these guys. And there is a Lieutenant Porter. He's gonna be a pain. If I can keep him off his feet, maybe not so bad. There we go. Alright, so the way out. Oh no, the way out's over here. Okay, so we gotta go this way and up. Oh, that's no problem at all. Oh, he really wants me to do tip missions. He's giving me a bunch of tips. Let's clear these guys out. Gonna make him come to me. That's a cool teleport, buddy, to get right there, but no chance. Okay. So now the jump bot. Come on. So now we'll take care of this guy before he summons, and then placate. And then as soon as we're hidden, assassinate. Why does it do that? I don't understand why it stops. And this should finish him. Come on. Oh, we didn't have to lead him out? I could have sworn you had to lead him out. And that's the end of the story arc, guys. We got reward merits, and that usually means the end of the story arc. So let's see. Clues. So these boxes contain supplies that were supposedly stolen from Lockhart Aerotech. And the General says, "Yes, I am General Z. I spearheaded the creation of the Vigilance military unit, but I retired in disgrace when Virgil Duray led his men in mutiny. By now you know all I do, that some morally bankrupt members of the government plan to use these traitors, the Sky Raiders, for their own ends, and that Tyrone Lockhart has been secretly funneling aid to the Sky Raiders for his own purposes. In the world of military secrecy and subterfuge, shadows can breed in the hearts of even the best men. Once this news is out, some of the worst offenders will face justice. You've done supremely good work, and I believe you are a true hero." And with that, we gain another bulb of experience, and Christine says that all the evidence about military connections to the Sky Raiders has gone on to the proper people. You've wrapped this on up nicely. One thing still bothers me. That lab with the new Sky Raider gear. They were reverse engineering technology that looked like it belonged to Nemesis. Yes, Nemesis. The arch-villain who tried to take over the United States during the 1940s. No one's heard of him for 60 years. But that technology looked brand new. Puzzling, Tiger Shrike. Puzzling. Alright, guys. We finished that story arc. It's not quite half an hour, but I think we've done enough. Got a bunch of enhancements. Oh, we got a resistance thing. Yeah. We can go ahead and beef that up. No. There we go. That makes it green for now. We are 2 bulbs into level 30, so we have a long way to go. We got tons of influence, and we've done a bunch of story arcs, and we got more to do. So we got our level 30 contacts coming up. Probably got to talk to Lorenzo Tate and Miriam Bleckel to get the last 2. But we have a couple of level 30 contacts already, so we're going to start working on them. We're well on our way to level 50. We've got tons of influence, and things are going pretty well. So until next time, I'm Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes.